Hello, my name is Terry LaPorte of the LaPorte Law Firm, and I am here to talk to you about the two disability programs for adult beneficiaries that we typically see. There are other disability programs that Social Security has, but this is the program for adult applicants for disability. And I'm going to use some acronyms because Social Security loves its acronyms. So there is SSI, uh, which is Supplemental Security Income, and Social Security Disability Insurance, which I'm going to call SSDI to shorten it. Um, these are both programs administered by Social Security to provide income for individuals who are unable to work and earn a living due to a qualifying medical condition. So these programs share many similarities, but they are also distinct and have different criteria and characteristics. So what's Social Security Disability? Social Security Disability, or SSDI, is a program that provides partial replacement income for individuals who previously worked in jobs covered by Social Security and who have now become disabled. In addition to having a qualifying medical condition, you typically need to have worked at least 5 out of the last 10 years prior to the beginning of your disability in jobs covered by Social Security to be eligible for SSDI. Although individuals who are under 31 may be able to qualify with a shorter work history. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, is a means-tested program, meaning it's designed to support disabled individuals who have very limited income and assets. While SSDI is funded through FICA payroll taxes, SSI is funded by general United States Treasury funds. That means that SSI is available to anybody who meets the eligibility criteria for medically, whether they paid into the system or not. So SSI covers people who did not work in jobs covered by Social Security. That might include people who have been disabled since a younger age, or workers who had worked in jobs not covered by Social Security, but instead another pension program, or people who were out of the workforce for personal reasons, such as stay-at-home parents. So what types of disabilities qualify for SSDI and SSI? Well, there's the similarity, and it's a big one. The definition of disability for both programs is the same. For both programs, a qualifying medical condition is one that prevents you from engaging in substantial gainful activity, here's an acronym, SGA, such that you're unable to work and earn above a certain threshold of income, which has been $1,620 per month in 2025 and will be $1,690 per month in 2026. Typically, that means a medical condition or combination of medical conditions that prevent you from performing and maintaining sustained productivity in full-time work, essentially 40 hours a week, and doing such things physically as sitting, standing, lifting, and many other physical requirements, as well as maintaining mental stability sufficient to remember, follow instructions, and so on. That condition has to be durational, they call it, must be expected to last at least a year, 12 consecutive months, or to result in death. So what are the income and asset limits for SSI, and what about Social Security Disability, or SSDI? The key difference between SSI and SSDI is that SSI is limited by your income and assets, while SSDI is not. To qualify for SSDI, you only need to show that you can't work and earn a living. You may have amassed wealth without affecting SSDI eligibility. Your bank account doesn't affect your eligibility, nor does passive income like investment income or your family's wealth. Only your income from employment wages must be below the SGA threshold again, which is $1,690 per month in gross wages in 2026. For SSI, however, there are both asset and income limits, which are not applicable to SSDI. For SSI, your resources can't be more than $2,000 for an individual or $3,000 for a married couple. This asset limit has been fixed without any change for a long time, since 1989, which shows that Social Security and the politicians in Washington want SSI to be a payment of last resort to people and not allow SSI recipients to have any significant savings for a rainy day, again, even for people with severe disabilities. For the 2,000 or 3,000 asset limit, resources can include cash, bank savings and checking accounts, stocks, savings bonds, and any property you could sell for cash and use to pay for food and shelter. It does not include your home or the land it is on, and you're allowed one vehicle if needed for transportation, but the second vehicle you own counts against your $2,000 or $3,000 asset limit. Also, it does not include household goods you might have. The calculation of SSI also has another income limit that SSDI does not have. SSI benefits start with the maximum federal benefit rate, which is $994 per month in 2026. For California residents, the state adds a supplement. Some states do and other states don't. For California, it was $239 per month in 2025 and causes the maximum to be over $1,200 per month. So why was the average SSI benefit only $716 nationally in 2025 and closer to about $900 in California? That's because of the reduction by SSI of in-kind support of about $332 per month for people who can't pay full rent without support from the government or from a rent break from a friend or family member. But SSA also attracts any other income from this amount to reach your benefit level. Your first $20 in income doesn't count. But if you have earned income, for example, if you work in a given month, SSA subtracts essentially $1 from your benefit from SSI for every $2 in gross monthly earnings earned the same month from work. For other income, SSA subtracts $1 for every $1 of your SSI grant if you get any other source of income, like unemployment or something. A few types of income are excluded from SSI, including SNAP benefits and income tax refunds. There are others, but those are the primary ones. So, how are SSDI benefits calculated? Generally, SSDI benefits can be significantly higher than SSI monies. SSDI is calculated on the payroll tax, FICA, which was taken from your paycheck to fund Social Security disability, Social Security retirement benefits, as well as Medicare. The benefit amount is unique for each individual. It's based on averaged index monthly earnings, which is essentially the average you earned in employment over your years of work, and through that paid your FICA taxes from paychecks. The average SSDI amount nationwide per worker in 2025 was around $1,580 per month. In higher wage states like California, the average SSDI monthly payment is higher. The maximum any individual who could have received SSDI in 2025 was just over $4,000 per month. Now, can you get SSDI and SSI at the same time? Yes, if you qualify for both programs, you can apply for and receive SSI and SSDI benefits at the same time. Social Security calls these concurrent benefits. However, your SSDI benefits are considered countable for SSI purposes. That means for every dollar you receive in SSDI benefits, your SSI monies are reduced by the same amount. Still, there are several reasons why you might want to apply for both SSDI and SSI. In every case where you know that your potential SSI-DI benefit will be less than the maximum SSI level, which you learn from looking at your My Social Security personal account on the ssa.gov website, you should definitely apply for both when you first apply. For one thing, your first $20 in income, including SSDI income, doesn't count for purposes of reducing your SSI. So if nothing else, you can get $20 per month more from concurrent benefits than you could get from SSI alone. Second, SSI benefits are payable retroactive to the month after the month you applied. So you have more retroactivity in some cases, whereas SSDI only kicks in on the 6th month of disability. Third, with cases often taking more than 1 to 2 years to establish medical eligibility, your financial assets and other income may not remain disqualifying until the end throughout the whole period of your retroactive eligibility. So when the case is finally approved, you may be eligible for more money from a combination of SSI and SSDI than from SSDI alone.